You are now watching Help. I've been catfished on Infinity Plus.
Catfishing and romance scamming is one of the biggest problems on social media. Romance scammers will get you to send money to them, while behind that profile lies a thief. Catfishing may be someone you know posing as a model to get your attention. This may be because they are insecure and don't want to show their true identity, or in some cases it can be used as revenge. We join Infinity Social to explore the world of catfishing and prevent scammers taking money from victims.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to post this on my profile, pin it at the top, so there's really no excuses for anybody to not see it. You know, I'm talking to the people that have seen fake profiles with my pictures, have been talking to them for months, weeks, years, sending them money, whatever the story is, I've heard it. But I do want to say I'm sorry for anybody that has gone through that. This is something that you can maybe see to improve in the future. Okay, so I know it sounds like common sense, and I understand that as human beings, a lot of people are looking for love and all that crap. You know, I get it. But don't put everything into somebody that you don't know. Don't be sending money to them. Don't be giving your time. Your time is valuable. You are valuable. Don't give your time to somebody that you don't know. Look, if I don't meet somebody within a week, 2 weeks, because I know as adults, you know, things can get in the way, work can get in the way, if they have kids, animals, whatever the case is. If you can't meet for coffee within 2 weeks, that's it, right? So have a boundary for yourself.
The man in the video shown is Corey Harmon from Dallas, Texas. Corey was made to make a video addressing recent messages he had got on Instagram reporting that all these girls were dating him but under a different name. Corey's face was put all over social media as a romance scammer until Corey released the video on Instagram confirming that his pictures was stolen to be used in a scam. How this scam works is the scammers will take a picture of a good-looking guy or model, then use the picture on dating sites and social media to lure women. Once they have lured the women, they then request money ranging from $10 to $50. After a few months of talking and building trust and love, they will ask for higher amounts of money ranging from $100 to $5,000. Yesterday, the team made a discovery that a local girl in Sunderland was in a relationship with a guy called Zach Oceans. Zach Oceans' profile picture was Corey Harmon. The team acted swiftly to inform the victim, but got no reply until 2 days later. She was in denial about everything we was telling her and persisted he was real. After contacting her did not work, we got some help of Scam Haters United, who are now helping us get as much evidence to the victim as we can. Scam Haters United shared us an important video of how these scams affect Corey Harmon. This video will open a lot of eyes to the situation.
Hey guys, all right, so for the past 7 years, I have dealt with the scamming shit. We all know where it's coming from. I won't say where because I'm sure that could get me banned, but fuck you, you know who you are. It's gotten to the point where anywhere I go, people at the places that I'm going to are getting contacted by these profiles, and people are thinking it's me. It's super embarrassing. It's super awkward anywhere I go, wondering if somebody there thinks that they're talking to me, especially if they're in a relationship or they're married. Like, no, I'm not talking to your wife, dude. Like, I'm not doing that shit. And if I give you the vibe that I would ever do that, then maybe I need to change something that I'm doing. But guys, pay attention. I posted a video So on my Instagram, I posted a video, pinned it to the top, explaining all of this so that I was hoping I would never have to talk about this again. But it doesn't matter, you know. And I'm not going to sit here and say that people don't watch my stuff, because honestly, I don't really look at other people's shit either. So like, I get it, but you know, please, if you're being scammed, do your research. You know, Google my name. You'll see what I'm talking about. That's all you got to do. Corey Harmon. You'll see all the fake profiles. It's fucking insane. And then, you know, go to the profile with probably the most followers. I got probably the most. I mean, I've seen an 18,000 follower count on the fake one, so that's kind of impressive, actually. But, you know, read the things that I'm posting, please, and understand where I'm sitting. I don't need to hear about it. Don't need to see it. Just be careful with who you talk to. Stop getting emotionally involved with people you don't know. I know it's hard sometimes. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get the, I'm going to tell him because he can do something about this. I mean, people just do not accept that you can't.
Yeah, it's like, mostly I'll get, hey, like, you're all over Tinder, you're all over these dating sites, okay?
Oh, you're all over everywhere.
I'm everywhere, yeah, it's really everywhere. But like, it's not directly affecting me. You know, unfortunately, you know, for you, it's affecting you. You're the one that talks to this person, and I'm not going to get in the middle of it. I've had people try and get me. They think it's funny, and they'll try and get me to add this person. It doesn't do anything. You know, you can say whatever you want to someone online. It's not going to do anything.
I also think, well, I'm going to ask you some questions first, because I'm going to use this video, and I use it quite a long time afterwards. So, are you in the military?
Have I, you said?
Are you in the military?
Oh, no, I was for 5 years.
Yeah. I know the answers to these questions, but it helps me, because what we can do is we can send this out and somebody come and say they're talking to you. Perfect. Because also what I had this last week, which I was quite pleased that she said it. You were in the military, you're not now, but they called you back for a secret special mission.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Yeah, and it's completely wrong. Yeah, and you're in the United States.
Yeah.
I get it when people are a bit obsessed. If I was obsessed, I'm obsessed by Brian May. See him up there? Yeah, I don't go all around his social media liking everything. And I don't try and get in touch with him, you know? And I think if I was obsessed, or somebody was obsessed with you, Corey, they would give you space.
A healthy person would say that.
Well, I think a lot of people who blame mental health, if you know that much of what's going on, there's nothing wrong with your mental health, you know. Sure. Yeah. And also, Corey, and please tell me, or tell everybody else, this isn't going to happen. When they've been scammed by your pictures, they want to meet you, they want to get to you, because they think that by talking to you, you're going to really like them. And something's going to happen.
Exactly, and I see that all the time. That's one of the biggest ones, because I've literally had women say that they know that they weren't talking to me, but then their next comment is, "But I would really like to get to know you," you know. And it's like, there's so much wrong with that statement. First of all, I've never met you in person. Like, I like to meet just my friends in general in person. You know, I don't do this whole online looking at pictures and then texting. No, it just doesn't make sense. You know, you can't get a genuine approach from somebody that way. So
I know it's been, you know, they've been contacting work and things like that, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. That's humorous to me a little bit. I'll laugh a little bit on that. But yeah, because I do roofing out here in Texas, and my previous company I was with, we would get sent packages, and kind of interesting, but I would get sent a package with a love note inside of it, sprayed with perfume, and then it would have like a necklace in it. I know. I know. Like I when I smelled it, I instantly pushed it away because I didn't know like what it was. You know, I don't like
Yeah.
smelling
Like, go
packages
boom.
where it's from. Right. So that was weird. And so yeah, that got trashed very quickly. But I mean, yeah, they'll send gifts to my office with no return address.
I like to know that because that's a new one on me.
Oh, I didn't tell you that one? Oh.
Well, nobody's told me that one either, so I didn't realize. I mean, we've had, I've talked to people before where they've had telephone calls, they've had, one of them, called the workers, I'm very worried about him because he's suicidal, sort of thing, but to actually send things, Corey, it's awful.
I've got
what I mean?
About 3 gifts so far to my work. And now, yeah, my company will get constant emails. I mean, I get constant emails, so that's obvious. But my company, like, my boss, he'll get emails all the time and phone calls. Like, I get phone calls.
He's obviously good with it. He obviously knows everything, and he's good with it.
Yeah, he was. I let him be aware of it before all this started, and he's like, whatever. So
good. I mean, awful that you've got to, but good. Another thing that gets me as well, Corey, which I like, basically was the basis of doing these chats, is the fact you will be aware of the voiceovers that they do.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're good. They really sound just like you. Yeah. You see, they'll do a voiceover, and of course, it's nothing like your accent, because there's one thing they can't do is put on a proper American accent.
Nope.
Sound more like Elvis than a real American accent. They'll say like, "Oh yes, but I was born and I was raised in France or Germany, so that's why I sound a bit different." No, it's not.
No, still not German or French. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You
and also, I can't see you texting anybody calling them babe.
No.
Oh,
I did, but no, and I think you're right on the other part. Like, I'm 28 years old. I'm most likely not going to date somebody in their 70s. You know what I mean? And that's just the honest truth.
By the way, I'm not in my 70s yet.
I didn't say that.
I said you wouldn't want an old granny, and you started going on about 70s. It's a big thing for me because this age is just a number, and I get offended at that because age is very much a number, and it's down to the respect that you would have for yourself, and I'll argue with women constantly that I'm sorry, but somebody of 28 to 35 or whatever is not going to go for somebody 30 or 40 years younger, because if you think about it, it's all right when you're texting, but can you imagine walking into somewhere with me and they think you brought your grandma?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm your grandson. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because that is 99% of them. It's not, it's like 50-50. It's all of them.
If you think you or somebody you know is being catfished or scammed online and want to find out on our next episode, then contact our show via email at Infinity Social UK or message our Instagram and Facebook at Infinity Social UK. For private investigations, please contact Scam Haters United on Facebook.